Welcome to the Preview Assessments Working Characteristics Report Interpretation video. What is the Working Characteristics Report? It provides additional information on 5 work-related issues. It supports the Preview Selection Report and the Preview Personal Development Report. It is particularly helpful for onboarding new employees. It is derived from a composite of various major and minor personality scales like a competency to assist managers to understand job applicants. It is measured in 4 equal groups rather than the typical Preview STENS or the standard 10th scales. The working characteristics scales are not benchmarked. What are composite scales? A composite scale is a recipe of components from the personality and social desirability scales. These address several different aspects of risk and change. The working characteristics scales are composite scales. Other composite scales are under development for measuring compliance, honesty, and propensity to be bullied. The Working Characteristics Report is based on composite scales of the personality and social desirability scales. This report does not use a job benchmark. The Preview Selection Report assesses abilities, interests and motivations, and personality. It utilizes a job benchmark, it shows the candidate scores against the job benchmark, and the bottom right-hand side of the graph page shows a job benchmark suitability score. Typical preview reports use the bell curve for measuring the candidate scores based on the standard 10th, or STEN, which breaks down what percentage of the working population would likely score at each STEN. The Working Characteristics Report does not use the bell curve weight, but instead uses quartiles, which measure in 4 equal groups weighted at 25% each. The Working Characteristics Report provides additional information on 5 work-related issues. Compensation preference identifies whether the candidate is more motivated to work by either performance-based compensation or a fixed wage or salary. This helps to determine if the candidate will be satisfied with the compensation a position offers. It will also expedite the design of a compensation package that will encourage the candidate's best performance. Focus on Work provides information on the importance of work for the candidate. Some people define themselves by their work. They are often labeled workaholics. Others see work as a means to an end rather than an end in itself. This scale is particularly significant for assessing whether the candidate will fit the culture of the workplace and/or with the team that the candidate may be assigned to. Tolerance for risk indicates the likelihood that the candidate will engage in risky behaviors or actions. This attribute will be relevant in determining whether the candidate will be comfortable in working with the risk requirements of the position. Preference for change. Good performance in some jobs requires a quick response to fast changes, but efficiency in other positions depends on tolerance for routine work and working carefully at a steady pace. This scale identifies where the candidates fit on the continuum between these diametric requirements. Perception of the world. This indicates the candidate's attitude to day-to-day events in the workplace and is important to the candidate's overall job performance. This scale identifies whether the candidate will approach problems and issues with optimism or with caution. The job itself defines which approach is appropriate. For more information on understanding working characteristics, please refer to the Understanding Working Characteristics handout.